3, 4, 5, 6. There was like 85 different people.
Okay, so when we look at any sort of line, okay? Like this, for instance, okay? This has a slope, right?
Yeah.
What is slope equal to? What do you guys learn slope is equal to?
Rise over run.
Rise over run. No, Teacup. I'm going to do your question. I'm just doing people that I haven't worked with in a bit first. Right. Rise over run, which is also equal to the change in y over the change in x. Okay. So when I look at, for instance, like 2 points along this graph, let's say like I have a point here, and then I have a point here. Okay. And let's say that this is at 1. Well, yeah. Well, make things look kind of like they're to scale. Let's say it's at 2, 1, right? And then this is at, I don't know, 4, 2. Okay? So as I travel, right? As I travel along this... oh, Jesus, that looks weird. One sec. There we go. That's what I want. As I travel along this line, okay, along the function, you can see that I travel a certain amount in the x direction for every amount in the y direction. Or, you know, so, for instance, when I go 2 to the left in x, right? In this case, we would say, like, delta x is equal to 2. How much do I travel in the y direction?
1.
1. Good. Okay. So if I wanted to figure out the slope of this, right? That's rise, which is delta y, over run, delta x. So that ends up being what?
1 over 2.
Good. 1 over 2. All right. Excellent. Okay. Let's look at the equation x is equal to 9. This is weird, right? You know?
Yeah.
Because you usually see like y, you usually see y is equal to like something, right? But here we have x is equal to something. Okay. When that happens, we can then, again, we can draw a graph. Let's draw a little graph. Okay. So the equation x equals 9. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it's negative 9. Okay, whatever. Do it this way. Negative 1. This is negative 9. Okay. What this is saying is this is just a vertical line that goes straight up, like this way, at x equals 9. Okay? This is the equation x is equal to negative 9. Because do you see how every point on this line has the same coordinate, x is equal to negative 9, right? Everything here.
Yeah.
All has x is equal to negative 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's try to let's pretend again, like finding slope, let's get like 2 points, right? So I have a point down here, right? What's the point here? What would that point be?
0.
Good. 0 what?
0, negative 9.
So it'd be negative 9, 0. 0 is the y coordinate. So this would be negative 9, comma 0. Remember, the first thing is the x. Second thing's the y. Okay. All right. So what if, for instance, we had another point like up here? Let's say this is like 4. What would this point be?
Negative 9, 4.
Good. Okay. Now let's say I want to find the slope between these 2 points, right? So slope, remember, is equal to delta y over delta x. Okay. So what's the change in y between these 2 points as I go from here, like here to here?
0?
No. Remember the y coordinate. So the y coordinate goes from 0 here up to 4. No. Yeah, good. That's 4. How much did the x change?
It didn't.
It didn't. Good. Right? So if the x, right, see how this just goes up and down? Because the x is always equal to negative 9. The x is never going to change. So delta x is going to be 0. Okay? This means that the slope is undefined. Because you can't divide by 0. Dividing by 0 is undefined. It just, like, creates a whole mess in math land.
Oh.
Okay? So
I had this answer for one of my slopes in a different homework. Should I have put undefined or just keep it as 4 over 0?
No, you say it's undefined. You say the slope's undefined.
Oh.
Yeah.
Snap.
Oh. Yeah. All right, what was the other one you need help with? 12?
12.
Does the graph of the straight line with a slope of 5 and a y-intercept of -1 pass through the point? Ooh, that's a good one, actually. Okay, I like this. All right. The first thing you want to do is you want to figure out what the equation of this line would be. Okay? So do you know how to find the equation of a line with a slope of 5 and a y-intercept of -1? What does the equation of a line usually look like?
Mx plus b.
Good. What is m?
The slope.
Good. What is the slope in this case?
5.
Good. Okay, what is b?
-1.
Good.
The y-intercept.
Good. So this becomes -1. What's up, Ethan?
I thought this was y equals mx plus c, not b.
It doesn't matter. whatever, you know, tomato, tomato, you know. In the US we say, I know, in the US we say C. I'm pretty sure in other countries they use B or we say B, sorry. In other countries they probably use C. In statistics, you use y is equal to, they say like beta naught plus beta 1x. This is how they say it.
Why complicate things? If you can just keep it as it is.
I know. Y equals mx plus c is greater than everything. Yeah. Too funny noise. Anyways, okay, so this is your equation of your line, right? And we want to know if it passes through this point, okay? So what I can do is I can see, for instance, okay, what is the y point for this line when x is equal to 1? Okay? So how do I figure out what the y point of this is when x equals 1?
It would be -5, right?
No, if I plug in 1, right, that becomes 5 times 1 minus 1. Becomes 4. Yeah, good. 4. So we say that this, right, this thing right here goes through the point 1, 4, right? Which is not what 1, -2 is. The other way to look at this, Nick, is think about graphing this line. So this says it has a y-intercept at -1, right? And then it has a slope of 5, right? So that means it's going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 1, right? So it's going to be like right here. So there we go. This. So that no. Okay, cool. So this would end up being my line. Okay. And I want to see if that line passes through the point 1, -2. Where's 1, -2 on this graph? Go over 1, Nick, right? 1.
Yeah, and down
-2. We go down 2, right? So that's way over here, right? So does this line pass through this point? Nope. And the way to see yeah, what's up?
Can't you plug in 1, -2 into that equation?
You can as well, exactly. Yeah. So
for
I could
1 do x and for -2 do
yeah,
y.
that's another way to do it. So I could have done this, right?
Oh, okay.
And then this would get -2 is equal to 4. Does -2 equal to 4?
Nope.
No. Right. So this doesn't work, right? So that means that it does not pass through the point. That's the smarter way to do it. I just wanted to maybe show you like the graphical way.
Okay.
Cool. Does that help you? Make more sense?
Yep.
Good job,
Thank
Nick.
you.